We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. It's Game 1 of the World Series between the Oakland A's and the Arizona Diamondbacks. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on the show. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, we'll start with you. This series has the feel of one that's about to get very interesting.
Well, here's a little comparison of these two teams. Looking at it earlier, to me, the story is all about the pitching. Both squads have some good arms, and the team that gets the best outings are probably going to come out on top.
It's the moment these players have been waiting for. Game 1 of the Fall Classic is on the show, and it's coming up next. Casey Mize gets the call on the mound here at home for Game 1 of the World Series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
This will be interesting. This guy won the NL Cy Young Award last year. He's a solid pitcher, man. One of the things he does, he throws the ball into the strike zone, and he's not afraid of contact. Solid pitcher.
Batting second, the third baseman, Luis Toribio.
One out, nobody on. Pops this one up. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Stepping in, Brian Reynolds.
The center fielder, number 14, Brian Reynolds.
The 1-1 home. Popped up. Rizzo is there, 2 down.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, number 25.
Here now the 2-2. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. One left for Oakland. And now Arizona gets its first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. Standing in, Eddie James. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first.
Hey,
get a good one up there, Mo.
Now the pitch. A bouncer to the left side. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. And inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on the show. Striding in, Blake Sabol.
batting seventh, the left fielder, Blake Sabol.
And there he goes towards second. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. But he's going to get there as he runs it down on the warning track for the second out of the inning. And with 2 away here in Game 1 of the World Series, let's give you a little refresher course at the roads these two teams took to get where they are tonight. So digging in now, Sean Murphy. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Sean Murphy.
The 1-1. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. James is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. On now to the bottom of the second, and we are tied 0-0. In now, Eddie James comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here comes the first pitch. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. Sable is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2. So stepping in, Eddie James, and he's about as dangerous as they come. Without a doubt, he's one of the true icons in the sport today.
Good pitch right here. Let's go, kid.
Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch yanked on the ground down the line. Tries to get to the backhand, but it gets on by. The run scores from second. It's a 3-0 game.
Dan, from a pitcher standpoint, that's a backbreaker. 2 out, 2 RBI base hit right there.
Awfully frustrating. You're trying to make some good pitches. You get 2 outs, and all of a sudden you give up that big base hit that drives in 2. Frustrating for a pitcher.
Riding in once again, Keston Hiura.
The second baseman, Keston Hiura.
Hey, Griffin and Richard, kid, let's go.
The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 left. 5 innings complete. It's the Diamondbacks 3 and the A's nothing.
Leading off for the Athletics, the left fielder, Blake Sable.
Hey, here we go. No outs now. Come on, fellas. Let's go.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. James is right there as he puts it away. No problem for the first out. Digging in and looking for more, Eddie James. He singled his last time up.
Eddie James.
Hey, get your pitch up there.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hard hit ball to short. There's Bias, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 1 left for Arizona, but they hold a 4-0 lead. Here's Javier Bias, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Franco backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kevin Biggio, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. In the air now, out to left. He's got it, and the Diamondbacks have started this World Series on the right foot. They're victorious here at home as this ball game is over.
Hey, one of the keys to having a good record in baseball is to win some games at home. So this was a big win to win at home in front of their home crowd.
Time for one final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Look at the numbers. This is what you want from your starting pitcher. He gave them 7 strong innings and sets things up perfectly for the bullpen to seal the deal. Very good job out there.
4-0 the score tonight. The Diamondbacks win the World Series opener and take a 1-0 lead. Casey Mize earns the victory on the mound. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for the ball game tonight. First for the victorious Diamondbacks. 4 runs on 6 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Game 2 of the World Series between the Oakland A's and the Arizona Diamondbacks. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on the show. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Danny, an important ball game coming up here in Game 2.
Yeah, it was a good start for these guys at home. They did what they needed to do in the opening game, and this crowd really showed up and made a difference as well. Should be an electric atmosphere again, so we'll see if the guys on the field can feed off it and take a commanding lead in this series.
The build-up to this one is just about over. It's time for all the drama of World Series baseball on the show. And we'll have it for you next. Jackson Goddard will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that he's a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
First offering on its way. Skied into straightaway right. Leday is there, 2 down. Stepping in, Eddie James. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Hey, let's go, big fella. Hey, let it fly up there, huh?
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit hard up the middle. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Boy, Dero, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures.
Now batting. The second
Coming to the plate now, Keston Hiura. Now a move over to first, and he'll get back in safely. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame.
And he's right here one time.
Runner goes, and he won't have to contend with the throw as that misses for ball 4. First and second now to start the inning.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
Now batting, Manuel Margot.
The center fielder, number 13, Manuel Margot.
And a double deal try here. Pulls this one in the air out to left.
He's scoring.
Sable is there, and he'll bring this one in. Now at the plate, Will Benson.
The right fielder, number 16, Will Benson.
Now the double steal is on here.
Come on, get out,
Offered
get out,
and
get out.
missed. Here's the throw. It's there. He's out trying to take third. And a poor gamble in hindsight there as the inning is over. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. We played 4 full, and we are tied 0-0.
And here we go.
Leading off for Oakland, the second baseman, Kevin Biggio.
Here now the 2-2. Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. Gone to lead off the inning. So a solo shot here to left center field. His first homer here in the series, and they've taken a 1-run lead.
Hitting a home run in the World Series is special at any point. Hitting a home run in the World Series that gives your team the lead, that's something to tell the grandkids about.
Digging in, Blake Sable.
Now batting, left fielder, Blake Sable.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. James is right there. This is hit the other way out toward left field. 1 gone. Ready now for the Diamondbacks.
Now
Eddie
batting,
James.
left fielder,
He singled his last
Eddie
time up.
James.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit sharply on the ground. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. We'll go to the 7th now in game 2. The A's lead this one 2-0. Now at the plate, Blake Sable. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Blake Sable.
The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a looper to left. James will get there with ease as he puts it away for out.
Your attention, please. He's hitting for Oakland, number 10, Christian Robinson.
Lifted in the air out to left. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out. Ready now, Luis Toribio.
Now batting, third baseman, Luis Toribio.
Both teams with 6 hits so far. skied in the air to straightaway left. James is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Now in the box, Eddie James, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And the runner will score from second. And both runners will score as the lead changes hands here at 3-2.
You know, it's awfully difficult to score runs late in the game after being down by 1, D-Row. That base hit drives in 2. That's a huge base hit.
What a momentum swing. What an AB right there. Now you got to grab your leather and go out and flash some D for the boys.
The second baseman, Chapter.
Here now the 2-2. Runner's on his way to third. A swing and a ball to left field. That's going to get down for a base hit. And they'll add another run to their lead as the run scores from second to make it 4-2 now.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more. Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
Before we take our leave, time for a look at our final line score here in what turned out to be a close 2-run victory. Not a lot of runs put on the board in this one, but here's a guy that found a way to make a difference. He's the tops player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a multi-hit game, and more importantly, they were big hits. He was a key contributor to the outcome of this one.
Four to 2 the final score tonight. Arizona get the win to jump out to a 2-0 series lead. Danny Cortez is the winning pitcher of record. So that's a wrap. We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. It's Game 3 of the World Series between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Oakland A's. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on the show. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, lots to talk about here as we get ready for Game 3.
You know, I think the phrase must win is overused in sports, but even though this isn't an elimination game, it does sort of feel like a must win. Doesn't matter what sport you're talking about. If you go down 3-0 in any series, you're fighting nearly an impossible uphill battle. Feels like the series kind of rides on this game right here.
The build-up to this one is just about over. It's time for all the drama of World Series baseball on the show. And we'll have it for you next. Aaron Leisure will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
It's not easy as a rookie to go out there and establish yourself, get the off-speed pitches over, and just try to be the same pitcher that you were in the minor leagues. And one of the big keys, not get ahead of yourself.
All right, guys, so here's how the Oakland A's are lining up on defense for this one. And let's take a look at Javier Bias. I don't know, second base, shortstop, third, maybe a little outfield. Doesn't matter. This guy has platinum hands.
Batting third, the left fielder, Eddie James.
First offering on its way. James playing here in his age 26 season. He was selected in the 15th round during the 2020 draft.
What an absolute steal. I mean, this guy has gotten a lot of people some big raises in the organization. To be drafted as low as he was and turned himself into one of the biggest superstars in our sport. I am very impressed with what this guy's been able to accomplish.
The athletic, the right fielder, J.J. Rudday.
Hit in the air to left. James has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. Striding in for Oakland, Kevin Biggio, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Kevin Biggio.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Racing back the left fielder. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And with 2 away, let's give you one more look at the pads these two teams took to get to this Game 3 of the World Series. Up next for Arizona, Eddie James. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Eddie James.
First offering on its way. Now a swing and a deep drive to left, and it ain't coming back. Into the concrete staircases and gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. His first homer so far in the series, and Arizona moves out in front now 2-0.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Ready for another shot now, Eddie James. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Now the 0-1. Fouled off.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
The 0-2 home. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. Grounded to third. Scooped up. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. One left for the. Here's Javier Bias.
Now batting, shortstop, Javier Bias.
This one's flared out toward left. Left fielder coming in. He can't get to it. This one's down. Eddie James will stride in, but first we take you back to the third as you take another look here at his 2-run homer that had him rolling early on. From the belt, the pitch. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep. Gone! So a 3-run shot to left center, his second home run of the game, and they double him up. It's 8-4. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Eddie James. He's 2 for 4 in the ball game.
And that last at bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas? And it's belted high and deep into right center. Reynolds is on the move for it. At the track, the wall, gone! It's a grand slam. So one swing, and he unloads the bases on that one. His 3rd home run of the ball game, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
Well, if you would have told him when he woke up this morning that he was going to hit 3 home runs tonight, he would have thought he was dreaming. Well, it's a dream night, but he's wide awake. And this will wind up being one of those kind of saves you used to see back in the 70s. I'll tell you, he was on fumes at the end there, but he found a way to get it done.
Well, this one pretty much over before it started as we give you a final look at the line score here in what turned out to be a blowout victory. And they did some damage offensively in this one, enough to get the win, and this man led the charge. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, really a game to remember for him and everyone that witnessed it. He winds up belting 3 home runs, so he pretty much took this game into his own hands and decided to have a home run derby out there.
12-5 is the final in this ball game. The Arizona Diamondbacks take a commanding 3-0 lead in this World Series. John Duplantier gets the W on the mound. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the show. We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. It's Game 4 of the World Series between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Oakland A's. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on the show. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, lots of storylines here as we approach the start of Game 4.
Well, I can't help but be impressed with the way these guys have come into this series and just flat out handled their business. They're hitting on all cylinders, and I don't want to fully count out the other guys, but if the last 3 games are any indication of how this will play out, I think this series could be over really quick.
The build-up to this one is just about over. It's time for all the drama of World Series baseball on the show. And we'll have it for you next. Luis Severino is the man on the mound for the 4th game of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Boy, his last one wasn't very good. When you only go 1 inning, that's a long 4 days between starts, so he's had a long time to think about what he wants to do in this one today.
Batting third, the left fielder, Eddie James.
First offering on its way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Reynolds is in his tracks now. As he puts this one away, the side is retired. So a rather pedestrian start to the top half of the first. And the A's will get their first opportunity in a scoreless ball game.
Batting 6th, the second baseman, Kevin Biggio.
Toribio on third. Reynolds at second. Leday on at first with 2 down. Hit in the air out to left field. James is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. A couple of walks, but no damage. Game 4 rolls along. We're back after this. Into the box, Eddie James comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Popped up. Toribio has a play. And he makes the catch for the second out. And with 2 away now, let's take another look at our playoff brackets. And of course, the question on everybody's mind, will we crown a champion here tonight?
The batter, number 25.
Plays it 1 here.
0-1. Here's the pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. A's are gone in order. It remains 1-0. So striding in, Eddie James. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. Gone! A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. His 4th long ball of this series, as the D-backs have now taken a 3-0 lead.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno.
Ready to take his hacks again, Eddie James, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
Going back to that last AB, that was the express. That was an upper 90s fastball that he turned around. So I think with this guy, you might want to try to incorporate some more off-speed
Yeah, great
pitches.
job right there. You squared up on that sucker.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
Popped up. Biggio is calling for it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. D-backs digging in. Kevin Biggio. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Kevin Biggio.
On he pops it up. Lewis into shallow center. He can't get there as it falls in.
You know, D-Roll, there's been some great pitching in this one so far. After that knock, that's only the 3rd.
So coming to the plate, Blake Sable. He'll be the first to bat here in the inning with his guys in need of some 9th inning magic if they're going to force a game 5. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Franco is there, 1 away. Back now on the show. More reactions now to this series clinching victory. And down on the field, we'll get a chance to watch the presentation of the Commissioner's Trophy to the new world champs.
The final line score for the ball game tonight. First for the victorious Diamondbacks, 3 runs, 5 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Athletics.